back to another video. Of course, you already know what's about to happen. I'm your girl Jamaica. If you have never been here before, you've never seen this face before, you're new to the channel and you're trying to figure out how can I become a jewel to be a part of this girl life. I want to hear what she got to say. Then go ahead, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and voila, just like that. Just that simple, you're a jewel. Easy it is to become a part of the family, like 10 months and you got labor pains. But okay, I just feel like every day is International Women's Day. I'm a woman, so it's about us 24/7, 365, okay? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle came out with an interview that they did with Oprah, and it's amazing to me. Let me say, my heart goes out to her as being a woman. I've seen so many comments, so many YouTube video comments and just videos in general, and even on Clubhouse where they were talking about, you know, how black is she? Is she black enough for American people to feel sorry for her? How dumb is that? That makes no sense. She's still a woman, and no woman should have to endure that. Like, when you're pregnant, when you give birth, let me say this. We as women, being accepted into your family is important to us. We spend all night trying to figure out if they're coming over, what are we cooking, is the house clean, what are we wearing, because we feel like we're making a statement. We're saying to the mother, the grandmother, the father, his family, whomever, that we are good enough for your son, we can take care of your son, we can love your son. We are saying a lot of things with, you know, just showing up. It took a lot for her to not only have to be accepted into his family, being that she was black and he was white, but also having to be accepted into a royal family. Like, that's a lot of pressure. I could just imagine the amount of stress and the pressure she has been under. I remember her doing an interview with one guy a while back, and simply in the video, he just asked her, "How are you doing? Are you okay?" And she, like, whole thing almost broke down crying, and she was like, "No one has asked me that." And I can just, like, I know it was hard for her, and my heart goes out to her as being a woman, because we have a lot of pressure on us as women. And then we have a lot of pressure on us as being women in the working world, as being mothers, as being sisters, aunties. There's just a lot of pressure on women in general, no matter what color you are. So I could imagine the amount of pressure being added, that you're black, you're going into a royal family, okay? You are an outspoken individual, and in a royal family in Britain, you're supposed to be quiet and seen but not heard. And she wasn't like that. Like she said in so many of her interviews and in so many things that she has done, that she wants to be a voice. She wants to speak out to people. She wants to be heard. And so the fact that that was being taken from her, and then, you know, the color of her skin, I don't really know how far that goes. Because like I said, I've seen so many comments like, "Oh, she's not black enough," and, you know, she got a little bit of black in her. But the wedding, we had the black choir, the mom was black with dreadlocks. You know, how could y'all say she's not black enough? You know, it was just all this mess. But I think we need to pause that for a second. Not everything is about race. Sometimes you just have to think about what it's like to be her, what it's like to be a woman, what it's like to have people, the whole world, one country and the next, looking up to you, watching your every move, how many kids you have, what color are your kids, how you gonna raise your kids, what's your kids' names. Like, can I breathe? And I applaud her husband for standing up for her and going against his family. It's one of the hardest things to do when you're in a relationship, in general, whether you're royal or not. It's a hard thing to do, to say and have that action where you're saying, "I'm going to stick by my wife." Now, we know what the Bible says. So, okay, God says what they're doing is okay. Against your family is like, "Oh, we just don't do that, we wouldn't do that." So I applaud him for going against his family, telling him what he believes, regardless of what amount of money he was giving up, or, you know, what name he was giving up. He stood by his wife. And I applaud him for that, and I appreciate him for standing up for his woman. because she really needed that, and I really could feel her energy. I wish I could just give her a hug. You know, she just endured a lot, and she said a lot in the interview without even saying too much. You know, still trying to be respectful of, you know, his family, still trying to be respectful of the country, still trying to be respectful of the royal family, and I thought that was just brilliant. I thought it made her even more of a superwoman. I believe that her and her husband, we're not gonna call them Prince and Duchess or whatever they do, they're gonna be happy together doing it. And I think she's gonna be a lot healthier mentally and emotionally, you know, when she's by herself. Like I said, that's a lot of pressure, and women already take on a lot of pressure. And so to be in that type of limelight, like that's bigger than Beyonce limelight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, we running countries, X and Y and Z, that we up. So I really applaud her. Women, I applaud you guys for taking on whatever you taking on, from being homeless and living in your cars, maybe, to being a single mother, to being a working single mother, to working, just being a woman in general, going out there, speaking your mind. Let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute. Okay, so I applaud you guys. Megan, you it, okay? You are it. And I pray that God gives you the peace that you desire. I pray that God gives you the healing and the acceptance from him that you need to be able to continue and know that there's people in your corner. You know, there's people who approve of what you're doing, of you speaking out. There are women that approve and appreciate that you coming forth, that you're actually explaining your feelings. You're not hiding them. Nobody's paying you not to say anything. You're saying what you feel like should be heard. And me as a woman appreciates that. Let me say that. This message is for Kate. I wish that I was Megan's sister, because me and Kate would be out there on that royal line battling it out. You nice and everything, you good and everything, but sis, like, you will get salanged all out there on that royal line. It'll be me and you. If you made my sister crown her wedding day, if you said anything wrong to her, if you made her feel any type of anything, Kate. Megan needs some sisters with a little bit of color, a little bit more attitude, because we would have got Kate all together, okay? We got it together. So with that being said, I'm not violent. I'm not promoting violence. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's okay to be black. When I say be black, I mean it's okay to show them I'm exactly who you think I can be. I'm exactly who you think I am. Because I'm a woman of many facets, because I'm a black woman of many facets. Believe that one that's back there, so many white women try to imitate, one that y'all think this is how black women are, like I could be that one all over you, if you want me to. Be black, okay? Be women. I am woman. And I love you guys. And Megan Markle, my heart goes out to you. Thank you for Oprah for doing that interview. I knew Oprah was gonna come with it, because Oprah, anybody gonna get you them interviews, it's gonna be Oprah. Okay, so with that being said, I'm out of here. It's all love. Enjoy the weather and peace.